class.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, class.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Ma'am, have you returned our test copies? That revision test papers and copies?
I wanted to return it today, but since we did not get the class only,
Okay.
we'll get it. Not to worry. Today we'll be doing our revision
None of the poems.
of MCQs, full syllabus.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. What I want you
all
to yes, only MCQs, full syllabus. And I want you to do this in your fair notebook. Write down today's date, English literature, English revision. You can write down MCQs. And then you have to write down the question and the correct answer. You don't have to write down the full options.
Ma'am, my copy is finished.
Okay, so write it somewhere, or you can, or let's discuss only. The ones who want to write, they can. Otherwise, we'll discuss. Okay, because I don't want to exert so much pressure. Tomorrow you have got 2 exams already lined up. Okay. Okay. So ask you the first question. Children, your first question. Yes, but
Right, book.
beta,
Can we write the answer?
Yes, you can. I'm sending you this in your class group. Okay. Okay, children, I have sent you the paper in your class group. Fine. What you have to do is write down the question and the correct answer. Don't write full options.
Okay, ma'am.
Wherever you want to write, you can. Once you finish all the answers, I think it should not take more than 15 to 20 minutes, and then we'll discuss. I'll ask you some extra questions also, other than your book questions, the questions which are given in the book. So once you are done with this, please give me a thumbs up.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, बच्चे. Okay, Vishisht will tell me the first answer. The rest can continue writing the answers. Please check your answer also. Vishisht. Melidora was truthful, honest, and hardworking, loving, grateful, and trusting, kind, caring, and helpful.
I'm kind, caring, and helpful.
Yes, kind, caring, and helpful. See, children, in these three, all are the good qualities only. But you have to answer the qualities based on the text, based on the story. What were the qualities? So that is your answer C. Aryan will tell me answer for second question. Yannick threw the tablecloth into the fire because
And because he always did this when he cleaned the table.
he always did this when he cleaned the table. Fine. Dakshita, third one. Uncle Bruno was angry with Amandine because she
Shouted at Yannick in front of everyone.
shouted at Yannick in front of everyone. Anybody else with a different answer?
The C part blamed Yannick unfairly for the ruined tablecloth.
Yes, C is the correct answer. Blamed Yannick unfairly for the ruined tablecloth. Why was it unfair? Because she has not told him to save that or keep it safely. Had she told him earlier, he would not have done that intentionally. Right? Okay, then Ayushi, your turn, beta.
Ma'am.
Fourth question.
Mom, question number 5. Uncle Bruno asked Yannick to always look on the bright side of the thing.
Beta, question number 4. Your turn is to answer question number 4. According to
Okay,
Uncle
ma'am.
Bruno, the unforgettable thing that had happened to Yannick was that
The great artist had me. Ma'am, I will just take a minute and answer.
okay.
Ma'am, according to me, A is the correct answer.
Yes. How many of you say answer, option A is correct? Okay. Option A is the correct answer. A great artist had made him a painting as an appreciation for his effort. Now we have Karthik. No, Prasang. Prasang, are you there? Karthik?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Prasang. Prasang, answer question number 5. Uncle Bruno asked Yannick to always look on the bright side of things.
Ma'am, option A, because doing so would change a bad situation.
Are you sure? You did not read the other options. Anybody else with a different answer?
Answer C.
Answer C also.
Yes, ma'am.
And anybody else with a different one?
Ma'am, ma'am, I think it should be B. Yes,
Ma'am, because
ma'am.
it would help him face a bad situation.
Yes, ma'am.
Answer B is the correct option. Because doing so would help him face a bad situation.
Ma'am, I have one doubt.
Yes.
Ma'am, in question number 4, according to Uncle Bruno, the unforgettable thing that happened to Yannick was that we have to tell that what the painter gave to Yannick.
See, unforgettable means, we all meet, famous people sometime, occasionally or sometime in our life. But unforgettable is if he also takes notice of us, the other famous person whom we are meeting. Suppose you meet Virat Kohli in your life. Will that be more memorable, or Virat Kohli writing a special note for you that you are good in your studies or something? He may write something for you. That is more memorable out of the two.
Ma'am, that B option.
See, so you got it. It is not that the first option is not correct. But in MCQs, if you have more than one answers, then you have to find out that out of these two, which one is more appropriate. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next is whose turn? Prasang.
I have answered.
Okay. Kavish. Your turn. Question number 6. The artist did not get angry with Yannick for not recognizing him because he didn't care what Yannick thought about him, knew that Yannick was his friend's nephew and meant no ill will, was touched by Yannick's innocence and his sincere attempt to set things right.
Ma'am, C.
Yes, that's the correct answer. Was touched by Yannick's innocence and his sincere attempt to set things right. If you remember which part of the story tells this, if I say what characters do you come across from this attempt? What attempt did he make? And why did he make it? First is what attempt? What was he trying to do? Who will tell me?
Ma'am, may I?
Okay,
May I?
Kevalya.
Yes, ma'am.
Would you like to answer this question? What was Yannick trying to do? Why did he went to the painter again?
Ma'am, the Yannick went to the painter again to
The
make the
Yannick
things
went,
right.
not the Yannick. Yannick.
Then Yannick went again to the painter so that he can make the things right and make Amandine happy again.
Yes. So what things right? That is what I'm asking. No, which things right?
Ma'am, may I?
Yes.
Ma'am, may I?
Nay, wait. Kevalya, you were answering, bacha.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So I was asking, what was he trying to make right? What has he done? How was it important to Amandine, and why he thought that he should make it right?
Ma'am, Yannick didn't know that the painter had drew a painting on the tablecloth. He put it in the fire. So that's why Amandine was very sad. And Yannick also felt very sad when he looked at Amandine. So he thought he should go to the painter and ask for a painting again so that he can make Amandine happy again.
Fine. And he was also upset when, see, Amandine was also not bad. She just wanted to stay in the good books of her father. She never wanted her father to think that she was not responsible. So she just did whatever she did because with that thought. So now even Yannick realized that, and he knew that his sister was not bad at heart, and he knew what ignoringly he has made that mistake. But yes, he loved his sister and respected her and wanted to make the things right for her. That's correct. Fine. Next, Karthik.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, but your question is, the Central Park of Sahita Sehwas was out of bounds for Sacho because.
Ma'am, option B.
Okay, he might damage the windows. He was younger than permissible age and he was not good enough. Fine. He was younger than the permissible age. Right. And this also can be used as an example if I give you a question that since Sacho was a very good player, was he given extra chance or he was preferred over the other players? So it was not like that, because even though he was very good, he was a very good player, but he was not given a chance over the other players because he was younger to them. Secondly, he was also being scolded for spoiling or breaking the things. Right. Next question. Yes.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, we have to do revision.
This is revision only, bacha.
And we have to send in the WhatsApp group.
You can finish it and then send. Okay, next question is for after Karthik Arav. The World Cup came as a surprise because. Arav, are you there? Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, bache.
The World Cup came as a surprise because the Indian team were considered as underdogs.
The Indian team were considered underdogs. Okay, Samarth, please explain me the meaning of underdogs.
Ma'am, underdogs like
Yagyanshi. Yagyanshi, are you there, beta?
Yes, ma'am.
Beta, please explain me the phrase underdogs.
Ma'am, please wait for a minute.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Can I tell?
Bacha,
Can I?
let's give extra time to Yagyanshi.
Ma'am, a team that is considered as weaker team than the other.
Fine, weaker. Nobody expected them to win. Nobody has any hope with them. So that is what is meant by underdogs. Fine. Yagyanshi, you have to answer me the next question. When Matilda gave the order, the glass.
Ma'am, wait a minute. I have to see the question.
Hardik, be ready with the 10th question, okay?
Ma'am, can I tell 10th one?
No, Yagyanshi, you have to answer the 9th one.
When Matilda gave the order, the glass, ma'am, wobbled, tilted, toppled over, and fell.
Yes, B is the correct answer.
Not B1.
Wobbled, tilted, toppled over and fell. Karthik, last one.
The last one answer, I think A. All creatures have a right to live.
Okay, fine. That's the correct
I think
answer.
it should be B.
No, bacha. Why
What
humans?
is the meaning of
See, the
anthropocentric?
anthropocentric is written regarding humans to be the most important. That humans are the most important creatures there on the earth. Whereas it is actually all creatures have a right to live. Is it not that we are intelligent than the others, so we should be more privileged? It is not like that. It doesn't give us the right
Okay,
to
ma'am.
kill others. Okay? All creatures have right to live. Nobody has a right to take another creature's life. That's correct. Okay, children, I'll be asking some extra questions. Just a second.
Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, can you
Yes.
tell me what is the answer of sixth one?
Answer of sixth one. Wait. The artist did not get angry with Yannick for not recognizing him because he was touched by Yannick's innocence and his sincere attempt to set things right.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, have you read that chapter?
Yes.
Okay. Now I'll be asking you some extra questions. Have you finished your MCQs?
Yes,
Because
ma'am. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
I couldn't get MCQs of all the whatsoever we could. We were, it's a last minute decision for the online classes. Okay.
Ma'am, in the revision schedule, you had written that we will do poem 1, 2, and 3 today.
Yes, I had to, but
Which chapter is this?
everything went for a toss when this online classes and everything. Okay. So I'll be giving you the questions. Should I write the questions? You can do. Fine, I'll give you a revision test. Let it be revision. Will not consider as a revision test. Revision on poem 1, 2, and 3. Right.
Okay, ma'am.
Fine. So
Ma'am,
I'm
please
giving. Huh?
oral.
Oral? You want to give it oral?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes,
Fine. So let's start with your poem 1. Okay, children. One very, very important thing in your exams, if I've given you 2 lines from any poetry and I've asked you to explain these lines with reference to context. The old students, they already know that when I give you lines like reference to context, explain these lines with reference to context. That in that particular question, it is important to mention the name of the poem and the poet. And then you have to explain the line. Right? If it is a 2-mark question, then 1 mark is given for your poem, the name of the poem and the poet, and 1 mark for the explanation. So if you forget to write, 1 mark is straight away deducted. So please keep that thing in mind.
Ma'am, means the poem which you have said at the reference to context, you will give by 2 lines of the poem, so it will be of 2 marks.
I think in your literature, nothing is more than 2 marks. There are MCQs are there, 1 mark. True false are there. Word meanings are there in matchup form. Then you have reference to context only and then question answers. In reference to context, you have got choices. In answer these following also, you have got choices. Better in whichever question you have got choice. Suppose there are 3 questions, 1, 2, and 3. You decide to do question 1 and question 3. Then please, while writing the answer, mention at answer 1 and answer 3 only. Don't change the question number. Okay. So if you are decided to do answer 3, question 3, write it as answer 3 only. Don't make it as answer 2. If you will write it as answer 2, Beta, we'll see the number only. If you have written answer 2, we'll read question number 2 and we'll mark it accordingly. So please don't do that and then don't come to us after giving your exam. Ma'am, by mistake, we have done this. Please give us marks. We cannot help you after that. So please don't change the questions. First question. Why does the speaker call the snow falling on him dust of snow? Why is it dust of snow? Why he has not used the word snow?
Ma'am, because the speaker calls it dust of snow because the snow was very light and small particles that when it fell on the speaker, it made him forget all his sorrows.
Fine. So you
Ma'am,
don't
these fine particles of snow.
No, it is okay. Here you don't have to mention that it make him forget all his sorrows. Here the main is why is it called dust of snow and not snow? Because it was very, very small, very tiny and very light in weight. That is why it was called as dust of snow. Very straight answer. What cheered the speaker on a dull, snowy day? How was he cheered up? How is he felt light, good? What happened on that particular day?
Yes.
Yes, Hardik.
Ma'am, on that particular day, the speaker was going for a ride because he was very sad. So, ma'am, a crow was going. The snow fell on
How did the snow
speaker.
fell?
Ma'am, the crow was going through the hemlock tree. So
Crow was going.
Ma'am, the crow was ahead of the speaker and this crow shaked and the snow
Take your
was
time,
fallen.
Hardik. Take 1 minute. Frame your answer and then speak the answer.
Get it?
No, let him think. Let Hardik think. You can also, Vishish, you can write your answer and then you can speak. I'll give you that liberty also. Write your answer and then speak.
Oh,
एक काम कर.
Ma'am, may I tell?
Yes.
On that particular day, the speaker was going through the way. So the dust of snow came from the branch of hemlock tree. A crow moved, shaking off some snow that fell on speaker. That it changed his mood. It changed his mood uh, and because that act causing snow to fall on him, he felt that he is wasting his time. Uh, so now his some half of time was saved, and now he was happy.
Okay, good try, Hardik. So many mistakes, but good try. Yes, Vishisht. Vishisht, it is not can I, it is may I.
Ma'am,
Yes.
wait, let me try again.
Okay. Who else would like to try to give the answer of this question? Yes, Dakshita.
But on that particular day, the speaker had used faith, so he was going uh, on the way when one crow was flying. The crow had some little snow particles on feathers of the body. So when the crow flies, the small particles fell on the speaker, and the speaker saw the crow, and he felt happy for as how he had used.
Okay. See, you are giving the correct answer.
ma'am,
You
can I
people
tell?
are you people
Ma'am,
are
can I
giving me
tell?
the correct answer, but there are so many mistakes, children. Quality of the sentences needs to improve. Needs to be improved.
Ma'am,
Can I tell?
Okay, Vashish,
Ma'am,
the
Can I?
question. Yes, but Beto, don't say can I. Anybody who will say, Ma'am, can I? I'll not give you permission. Vashish, the question is, what cheered the speaker on a dull, snowy day? Okay. Yes, who said, Ma'am, I want to try? Angel. Yes, Angel. Not there. Who else wants to try? Kavish. Yes.
Ma'am, when a crow was on his way and he shook down some dust of snow on the speaker, the
He,
speaker moved.
this
Ma'am,
speaker was on his way. He shook.
no, ma'am, the crow was on his way.
The crow was on his way. He was walking. Where was, how can he be on his way? On his way to what?
Ma'am, to his nest.
So complete the following sentence.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, when the crow was on his way to the nest, he shook down some dust of snow on the speaker, which made the speaker mood change, which gave
Which
the speaker a
changed.
change of heart.
Fine. Change of mood, change of heart. Fine. Listen to the answer now. The speaker was walking on a snowy road, probably sad or unhappy about something that had happened that particular day. It was at that moment a crow flew from a hemlock tree. In its flight, the snow that was on the tree fell like a shower on the speaker. This experience was so calming that the speaker felt it lifted away the heaviness that was bothering him throughout the day. You all know the answer. It is only the way you frame the answer, children. Okay, you all are capable of writing the answers, good answers. You all write answers, but you all are capable of writing good answers. Please put in sincere efforts. Next question is, wait. Okay. How does a banyan tree remind the speaker of one's childhood? The question is, how does a banyan tree remind the speaker of one's childhood?
Ma'am, may I try?
Yes, Trishita.
The banyan tree reminds the speaker of his childhood as he remembers that when he sat on the window, he would always look on the banyan tree and notice the woman coming up and filling their jars, which would create a ripple in the water, and it looked at that looked like the tree waking up from its sleep.
Fine. You don't have to explain the metaphors here. You can simply write down women coming near it to fill their jars with water, the roots plunging out from the banyan tree, or the birds who have left the tree after growing up. Or you can also write down, what else did he see? The ducks. There were the ducks near the what? So all those things. You don't have to explain it, but all those things. Fine. Next is, where is my book? Just a second, children. Okay. Now listen to this question very, very carefully. The lines are ever sprung as sun and showers, there had made a lasting spring. Okay, you can open your books on page number 68. First stanza, the second two, last two lines. First stanza. Page number 68. The last two lines. Explain these lines with reference to context. Please do mention the name of the poem and the poet.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, bache.
Ma'am, that revision test that you send on group, ma'am, we have to send the answers on the group also.
Yes, you can finish your work and send it there. Right now, I have given you
Okay.
2 lines to explain with reference to context. I hope you are doing that.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Which are the 2 spring meanings of spring which are explained in this line? You continue writing the explanation. Last 1 minute is left, so I'm discussing it also.
Ma'am,
Excuse
may
me,
I?
ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, the two meaning of springs here are the season, and the second one is that the way that the flowers suddenly suddenly grow from the ground.
There is increase in their growth, the speed of their growth, or they come into being, come into life, come into being, or there are new growths, new flowers, they bloom.